Okay, sorry, uploading. Okay, this video is gonna be about this video is gonna be about working in the playlist and piano roll. So this bad boy, this is the playlist. Really big deal. If you haven't figured it out yet, this button switches between playing in here and playing in here, and it's called song and pattern mode. So song mode is playlist. It's pretty big deal. You can drop audio straight into it. Let's see. Yeah. Slap that boy in there. And
okay, I'm in 140. Let's make a dubstep beat.
Same snare, unoriginal. Okay. Let me just talk about what I'm doing. So hit Control and scroll. That's how I did that. If you're not where you want to be, click the mouse wheel. Get this grabby hand. Throw yourself around. Navigate. Zoom out. Navigate. Zoom out. Keyboard shortcuts are huge. I'll try and call them out when I use them. It's hard for me, but you gotta turn off your typing keyboard. So I'm gonna hit C. C is the slice tool right here. I was in piano or pencil before, but I want to go to slice. Now the slice tool lets you slice audio files or whatever. Super handy is to hold shift, and then it's this nice line instead of this weird shit that it does. So the reason I'm telling you this, I'm just gonna do it. Well, I should also mention, if you right click, it's red, not blue, red, and it will delete the smaller segment. So, you know, gone. Hit Alt to get off this snap, to get real smooth. It's Alt. Okay, so no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so I hit P to go back to the pencil. I'm very fast at this. Hit P to go back to the pencil. Control and click will let you select. It's a big deal. So I select this. Control B. B is in boy. Duplicates. And puts it right after it. Okay. I'm weird. I'm gonna cut this. Don't worry about it. Put another snare. Also, I'm gonna be weird and do this. I like things like that. Okay. Let's add one more right there. Oh, that was spicy. Okay. Now the advantage to this template, you take this kick and you can, there's a number of ways. On here, I could do this. I can do this. I like to assign free mixer track, but not with the kick and snare. Kick and snare, the kick goes into 2. It's labeled kick. It's right there. Snare goes into 3. Now you'll see why later, hopefully, but that's how I do it. I'm also a little weird. I like to right click this, A, right click, A, right click, R, kick, and these are still named kick 17. So right click C, another kick, same thing, R, right click C. Okay, it's weird, don't worry about it. So now it's all nice and named, and I'm bumping my mic. Okay, let's add some hi-hats, just for fun, shits and giggles. No. see how that sounds. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna real fast. A R C double click. Control L. This is the same thing as the sign free mixer track. I'm gonna use that a lot. While I'm up here, Alt left moves it. Alt, whatever moves it. And I'm gonna do the same thing with this. Now, just point this out. Never mind. I'm not gonna point this out. It's important. They're ducking to the kick and snare. Kick and snare are louder. Now, let's go to the piano roll. That's why I set this up. So I'm gonna set up pattern 1 here. So it's playing through this whole thing. I can't even do that. And let's just add a sub track, just a generic sub. I like using this thing I made in Patcher called sub. It looks like this. Sounds like this. But to make it easy for you, let's use this bad boy, 3XOSC. This is amazing plugin. It's very simple. You have 3 voices. If you turn down this volume and this volume, you only have 1 voice. Okay, this is the shape of your sound. You can see it in an oscilloscope right here, sine wave. So we're gonna use the sine wave, but we're gonna pitch it very far down. So this chorus pitch, put it to 0. Hey, sub. I get to add another voice. It's gonna be another sine wave, an octave above it. Don't even have to, but I like it. Here's your sub. So it's already labeled sub. We'll just route that to the mixer and give it some notes to play. So you're gonna right click it and piano roll. Now, this is where things get kind of confusing. Just leave the piano roll. You're always highlighting a pattern and you select it here. You have 999. Since we're in pattern 1, we're affecting pattern 1, which you can place as many of as you want, wherever you want. That's why I put it there, so it would play. But you don't even have to have it on here. You can go to pattern mode and play the pattern. So let's just be an idiot. So add a big beefy F. You probably can't hear it. I can. There. You can hear that. Wait. I'm being an idiot. I can hear that. Fucking dumbass. Okay, got a big beefy F. Okay. So now, not long enough. Now we'll go back to song. That's cool. I actually like music that's just a solid note like that, but let's add it, let's make it disappear when the snare hits. So the way I did that, I should say C, shift, right click, shift, left click, right click, right click. Just in case you were curious. Ooh, actually, let's do that. So this note, you know, you just got two subs going doot doot, and then a higher note. You know, what note do you want this to be? You know, maybe I want this to be F. That's too high, so that's why I picked C, or maybe A, G sharp, F sharp, whatever. It's possible, you know, I know horizontally this should be here, but I don't know vertically, is what I'm getting at. And I don't have steady hands, so my mouse goes over here sometimes. So you can do what I'm doing by holding control while you move it. If you hold shift, it's the opposite. You can move it vertically without changing the notes. It's a really big deal. I can move these wherever I want, and the notes don't change. I can move this to whatever note I want, but the rhythm doesn't change. It's pretty big. Just control and shift, just fuck with them. They're used a lot. Yeah, this is basically what I wanted to talk about. Trying to think of any like tricks I have. I just do them randomly, honestly. F2 to rename, call it sub, and name that. I got a good little thing going. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Well, let's see. Let's just add some more shit. See if I run into something. X for. Ooh. Yeah, I love China's. So nice. C, shift, left click, P, right click. C, right click. That was also shift. So, whoa. So here's another thing I should say. This is just about arrangement or composition. I love taking stuff, selecting all of it, copying and pasting, and then changing the second half a little bit. So let's do it like that. You know, it's the same thing, but now it's longer and still interesting. This, you know, I keep doing this. So now let's do this. Let's add like a. Oh, this is a fun one to do. Okay. Copy and paste. Take this. Cut out all of this. There's no audio. And then find a fill, like a drum fill. They're in loops. Where are they? What the fuck? What the fuck? Rare breaks. It's a good one. Yeah, usually it is. Ugh. Yeah, jungle. This is what I was looking for. So now I can talk about, you know, yeah. So this is not the same tempo as this. So you can actually click this little symbol and detect tempo, but it's better to fit to tempo. I always say 100 to 200, let it do its thing, and now it should be the same tempo. So let's see, what is this? This long? So let's cut all of this. See how this works. You. Control L. Okay, so it's okay, but this is way too quiet. So you have a sample almost. Oh, and I just double clicked to bring this up. I could click here, double click, easier. You can click this and play it. Play it a lot. Normalize. Just use it. It's nice. It's louder now. Still a little too quiet for my taste, so I'm gonna go above your head and process it. Make it louder. Yeah, so now we have a nice drum loop. Drum loop and sub pattern. Yeah, I'm gonna end this video. Next video, we'll talk about arranging basses, and I'll try and get like a drop going with this, and then I'll talk about processing, hopefully. Hopefully.